Well, if you've been keeping up with the 32 Ford build, and let's face it, if you have been, you're one of the cool kids, then you know I have gotten the brakes working, all the electricals working with a few minor connections left to be done. I've gotten the vacuum advance on the distributor hooked up. I've gotten the emergency brake cable hooked up, and I got all of the connections to the radiator, to the coolant lines, to the transmission hooked up. One of the few things I've got left is this. This is the modulator valve on the back of the C4 transmission that I got out of a 1970 Torino GT. That modulator valve is responsible for controlling the shift points of the automatic transmission. That needs to be connected to vacuum at this point on the carburetor. Now what that requires is the vacuum port there and the vacuum port that you just saw on there is connected with these elbows right here with some steel tubing going between them. Now I have already mocked up a steel tubing line, but I just discovered the diameter of this is too small. So this particular one won't work. I've got to run to the parts store and connect that. I'm going to use that particular thing that I bent because it actually, with the exception of trimming off the ends of it and connecting it to the vacuum hoses, that is the shape that I need to go down to it. So I'm going to use that as a pattern when I get the correct diameter line. Once I get that done, I'm going to hook up the modulator valve to the vacuum on the carburetor. Once that is complete, I've got one or two electrical connections to do, which is not that big of a deal, and I've got some cleanup in the actual car to do. But once that is done, I believe, unless I'm missing something, and of course I will run through a full diagnostic area to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, I believe that is one of the last things I need to do before this thing gets started. Stick around, we're going to keep busy.